What's up everybody, I'm Bach from Bach Drum 7 and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use MuseScore for drums. You're going to learn all the basic things that you need, such as time signature, tempo, measures, how to remove notes, how to add notes, all those things that you need so that you can start transcribing all your favorite songs. I have been using MuseScore for over a year and I think that it's super duper useful to transcribing all the songs that you want, and it's super easy to use. It's also for free and you can easily install on any device, on Mac, on Windows, on your PC, anywhere you want. So let's get started to the video. Okay, so your first step that you need to do is install MuseScore. So all you really need to do is to just type MuseScore download and you can download it on your device, which is super easy. So now once you have MuseScore, go to the search bar and type MuseScore and it should pop up right here. So you're going to click on that. It's going to open the app. Now once the app opens, you should see a screen that looks like this, where you will show all your recent scores over here, and also you can create a new score. So first, we're going to create a new score to see how you do it. So you go to this page and you type your title, your subtitle, your composer, your lyricist, and your copyright. So I'm just going to type testing MuseScore as my title. For my subtitle, I'm going to type for YouTube, and then my composer, I'm going to type myself. So yeah, you can type that. So once you finish typing all your details, it doesn't matter if you accidentally press next, because first things first, there's a button over here that says back, so you can press that and change it up. And also once you create your new MuseScore, you can also change it up later. So I'm just going to press next. I want to press choose instruments. So it goes to this section over here. You want to press choose instruments, press percussion unpitched once, and then double tap drum set. Then you'll see it will be added over here, so you press next. This will not be important for drum set, so you press next. And here it says enter time signature. So right now it says 4/4, so I'm going to make my time signature 4/4. You can add your pickup measure. I want to add my number of measures or number of bars, and then I'm going to add 100. So it should have 100 bars, and then I want to activate tempo. You can always change this up later if you don't feel like it. And I'm going to I want to make the tempo 100 BPM. So now once that's ready, you can press finish, and it should be here. So as you can see here, it says testing MuseScore for YouTube, Bach Drum 7. So if you want to change it, just double tap and you can edit it. So let's say I don't want it to be for YouTube, I want it to be for Instagram. So I can edit it and change it back to Instagram. So yeah, it's an easy way to change your title, your subtitle, and your composer. So if you want to change the tempo, you can also double tap to change the tempo. And also, as you can see here, I have 100 bars over here, which is really nice, and I can also change it, but we'll get to that later in the video. So first things first, we're going to press N on our keyboard, the letter N for Noah. It's going to show up with this screen right here. It will show all the drum parts. So to make adding drums easier, we're going to press edit drum set. We're going to go down, we're going to go to bass drum 1. It says B over here, and we're going to do default voice 1. So now let's say there's a bunch of bars in a clump right here. So if you don't like this, well, you can select the bar that you want to be last and then press enter. Then it should be separated like this. So that's how you separate bars. And also if you want to insert bars, because let's say you don't have enough bars, you can press the bar that you want to insert. So let's say I want to insert a bar at the end over here. We're going to press insert on our keyboard. You should add one. You can add as many as you want. So that's how you insert bars. So next we're going to press the letter N on our keyboard, and it should come up with this screen. This shows where all your drums is. So, and you see these letters at the corners, for example B, A, G, F, C, E, and D. Those are the shortcuts to make placing drums more efficient. So for example, I'm going to make a simple 4/4 beat. So it's gonna be. So yeah, it'll make placing drums more efficient. So let's press on the edit drum set. So to make MuseScores more easier to place, we're gonna make it deep. We're gonna go to bass drum 1 over here where it says B, and we're gonna change it to default voice 1. It'll make placing bass drums more efficient and less complicated for MuseScore beginners. So these letters over here, they're the shortcuts. You can tap them on your keyboard to place that note. And if we want to change it, you can go to this page over here, press shortcut, and press shortcut, and it will say A, for example, and then you can change it to any letter on your keyboard you want. Also, if you don't like how notes look, for example, this is the open hi-hat, right? I don't like how it looks, so I want to change it. So you're going to press the note head group, change it, and I want to change it to X circle. Now that looks a lot better, right? But it's a bit too low. So we're going to go to staff line, and if we want to make it go even lower, press the up button. If we want to make it go even higher, press the down button. So there, now it's at the top of the stem where it's actually a proper hi-hat. So nice. Now we're going to just test our placing notes. We're going to press B 4 times, so that it should be 4 bass drums appearing on the screen. B, 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 B. Because MuseScore automatically sets your shortcuts: bass drum for B, snare for A, hi-hat for G, and foot hi-hat for F, crash for C, E for high tom, D for ride, and yeah, so it should be 4 bass drums. But let's say I want to add snares with the bass drums. So if we try pressing A, because A is our snare shortcut, the bass drum disappears. Which is why we have to do this. We have to press Shift and then press A at the same time. That will let us place 2 notes, 3 notes, 4 notes, as many notes as you want on the same beat. So say I press Shift A, and Shift A. But I don't like this. So I'm going to delete it. So I'm going to right click it and then press delete. You should delete it. Now let's say I hate this entire bit right here. Well, you can easily delete it by clicking on the bar and pressing the delete on your keyboard. You should delete everything on it. So nice. That's how you place notes and that's how you delete notes. But what if there's a song that has a very long snare section and it just has snares throughout the whole thing? Well, you can copy and paste bars. So click onto your bar that you want to copy, press Ctrl C, then go to another bar and press Ctrl V. This will paste this bar, which will make it the exact same as the bar before, which is really nice, because then you don't have to keep on writing snare drums. Also, alternatively, if you want to delete them quicker, you can press N, and then right click the notes that you want to delete. Easy. So let's say these snares are quarter notes, right? I want to make them 8 notes. So at this top bar over here, you can see that there's a bunch of notes. You can make them 8th note, 16th note, or 32nd notes. So I want to make these snares 8th notes. And watch, as you press A, it should become 8 notes. So that's nice. Now, let's say you want to make this bar repeat. Well, if you go to the side of the screen here, you'll see a bunch of options. You can see tempos, dynamics, you can see beam properties, you can see a bunch of text that you want to add. You can see accidentals such as accents or ghost notes. You can see time signatures, you can see grace notes, you can see repeats and jumps and different elements, and you can see bar lines. So let's say we want to make the snare repeat. We're going to go to this section of here, press here, and then at the end press here. So now it should repeat. And every time you want to play your MuseScore, click on the bar that you want to play and press the space bar. So that will let you play. Okay. Nice. But let's say you want to add an element on this bar and it's not over here. Well, you can add a bunch of more elements by pressing FN on your keyboard and Z at the same time. You should come up with this thing called the master palette right here. And you'll see a bunch of symbols that you can place. So yeah, you can press the search bar and find whatever symbol you want to place. Next, we're going to teach you how to add text onto your notes. So let's say I scroll all the way down here. Let's say I want to press this. Let's say I want to add text to this bar. For example, let's say I want to add text to this bar. Well, first, so I can either add text to a note or a measure, which means that if I click this middle thingy right here, I can add text to it. So we're going to go to the top and press add. We're going to go to text, and then we're going to go to staff text. This will show up a little text box and you can type whatever you want. So yeah, it also works with notes. For example, let's say I press a snare drum over here. I can add text to it. I can click on the snare drum, click add, click text, and click staff text. You can also add tempos and other stuff. So sub. So yeah, and you can delete those texts by clicking on it, right clicking, and press delete. So now we know how to add text and add elements. So now, let's say I want to make an extra page. Except that there's only one page over here. Well, if you go to the top and go page view, it'll say continuous view, which is this thingy mabobo. I don't think that's very effective. Or you can go to single page. This will make your MuseScore just one big page, but when you print it out, it'll print out in smaller pages. So I prefer to use single page because it makes scrolling much more efficient than having to go to separate pages or scrolling all the way to the end. So nice. Now from single page. So now once your MuseScore is ready, you can press save by pressing Control S, and this will show a file that you can save to and press save. So then whenever you want to find your MuseScore, you can go to files and enter and click on the MuseScore file so that you can open it later on. So I'm going to show you an example of how to make a simple beat using MuseScore shortcuts. So first we're going to set it to 8 notes now. So we have two bars of a simple 4/4 beat. So that's really easy. But you can also get crazy and make up much more complicated stuff. So I'm going to go to File, I'm going to go to Open, and then I'm going to go to my recent MuseScore that I just made. So I'm going to open Files, I'm going to open Puddle, which is my new MuseScore that I just made. And here, with MuseScore you can make all of this. Right here, you can make all of this. You can add triplets, you can add whatever you want. So yeah, with MuseScore you can add all of this stuff. Which means that, well, you can create some pretty wild music. Like for example, you can create insane fills. Like for example, let's just scroll down all the way to the bottom. Let's say like I go. Let's say go. So yeah, you can create crazy stuff with MuseScore. So our beginner MuseScore tutorial has come to an end, and I hope you learned all the basics that you need to know to transcribe all your favorite drum songs. Thank you for watching. My name is Bach Drummer 7, and I hope you have a great day.